Diversity means living amongst all different kinds of people, different kinds of lifestyles, different beliefs, and finding yourself in the middle of that, but honoring difference. And I see diversity at EBI through the types of families that are here, all the different countries that people come from, the different cultures that are honored and celebrated at the school. I've also seen diversity celebrated in terms of different styles of learning. Learning doesn't have to look a certain way, but some kids are more visual learners, some kids need to read more, some kids need that space to be able to be quiet and think on their own. And teachers welcome that and celebrate that and allow each child to really grow into being themselves.
Diversity for me is the point of departure. It's the beginning. It's where we start to think about creating a more equitable and inclusive environment for our students. But for that to be successful, we need to have an environment that's based on equity and inclusion.
And so one thing that EBI does well is opening up the spaces and in making sure that teachers are having the conversations with their students, that students are having the conversations among themselves, and that we're getting families involved as well.
What I've observed is children, as they learn to read and write, are also learning about the complexities of language and of culture. And what they will take from that, it's a gift to the future, really, from EBI, for these kids to be cultivating those sensibilities at such a young age.
It was really important for me to choose an international school for my son and for him to be in an environment like EBI because the world is so big and it's so easy for us to feel pigeonholed in what we see right in front of us.
Our kids, they're going to be all over the world, and we're preparing our kids for that inevitability, for that future, so that they can be as successful as possible when they go on to high school, when they go on to the university, when they go out in the world and do whatever it is that they want to do. They already come from a culture of trying to understand people from other places.
Well, I think EBI is teaching us in a way that's not so much self-centered in America. It's more like what's happening around the world and how that affects everybody in an international community. And that's important to me because that builds a stronger relation between us because we're different. And if we were all clones of each other, it would just be a boring place.